very much for the opportunity you give us according for the nickel industry for the electric vehicle battery. And then I'm so sorry, I want to know how long that you give me to presentate.
15 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, I will make faster. Could you open the share screen maybe? Okay, I just want to make it faster that for my presentation, according for the Indonesia electric vehicle battery for the outlook. Well, this is the world needs for nickel. Maybe no need too much that I'm talking about. Why nickel is very needed for the whole world. Nickel demand is likely to remain high as a stainless steel production stays strong and electric vehicle continue to rise in importance as a lithium-ion battery manufacturer reduce the amount of cobalt used in battery cell nickel consumption rise, and it does so in major way. So next, that all of company, so top biggest company in the world invest in Indonesia to develop the downstream industry for nickel to lithium battery and electric vehicle. First, like LG Chemical, CATL, signed deal for lithium battery plant. For your info, LG already signed agreement with Indonesia government, and hopefully next month it will be start for groundbreaking to make a battery cell directly. And in 2022, they start to make electric vehicle with Hyundai in Java. And next, there is a few factory already start and maybe will be start commissioning according for the EXPAL factory in Sulawesi, in Southeast Sulawesi, Central Sulawesi, and also in North Maluku. Why all eyes will be on the nickel Indonesian nickel market? The heads against the export ban China's manufacturer have instigate an aggressive wave of investment into local operation, increase investment in mining and smelting of nickel will help to improve Indonesian infrastructure for the valuable commodity. Further value to the industry will be delivered through investment into state-of-the-art battery production facility. This growth will be vital to facilitate Indonesia intent boom in electric vehicle production. Why? Number one is because Indonesia is the world's largest producer of nickel ore. Second thing, Indonesia has the largest nickel reserve in the world, meaning that Indonesia play an important role in supplying the world nickel raw materials. The third, the restart of the Indonesian nickel ore export ban since January 2022. There are now 2 stainless steel melt shops in Indonesia, like Sinsan Indonesia and Telung Obsidian. And also there are 3 new export plants in Indonesia that are scheduled. Sorry, this is not to enter, but start commissioning in the end of this year. Okay, and then, well, you know, as Indonesia government start to make a new regulation, how to easy to invest in Indonesia. Okay, maybe I will pass this one. China is becoming self-sufficient in nickel with Indonesia help. Because of what? More NPI or nickel pig iron from Indonesia mean that China's nickel pig iron output will fall, reducing dependence on nickel ore import, like from the Philippines, as well as less demand for class 1 nickel and import ferronickel in the future. As you see in this chart, for next, that Indonesia surpassed China as the largest nickel pig iron producer in 2022. Okay, I will make faster because only 15 minutes. Indonesia nickel pig iron will exceed around 1.20 billion in 2022. You see the map, there is a few factory already start production, like Tsingshan, like Telung, like Jinchuan, and also in Indonesia WDB Industrial Park. And there is some part start to make construction like Ceria Nugraha Indotama and others factory. Demand for nickel sulfate in battery, well, you know already that Asia dominate, the electric revolution is driving up demand for battery materials like nickel sulfate. Asian and particularly China's dominance in this segment will continue. Okay, this one is chart for Indonesia nickel pig iron capacity and production have grown significantly. Next, Indonesian nickel pig iron production growth will be pushed by rotary kiln electric furnace technology. I will pass this one. Okay, and I would like to focus according for the Indonesia nickel mining. This is the regulation about mineral added value for the legal basis. Maybe no need to mention one by one. Well, you know, for the whole regulation in Indonesia. Okay, this is the Republic of Indonesia 1945 Constitution. And Indonesia mineral resource characteristic like a nickel laterite soil, earth laterite aluminum like bauxite, tin ore, copper ore, iron sand deposit, iron ore, zinc ore, zircon sand deposit, and then manganese ore, gold ore, radioactive minerals called PS that until recently only the main metal was extracted from the ore and the choice of technology was very critical. This is the potential of nickel from the limonite, saprolite, and the Chaadak nickel. Okay. Okay, guys, I want to inform you about the nickel mining companies in Indonesia. Now it's already 328 nickel mining company, and there is another two companies belong to the G2G company, and then it will be 53 smelting company, nickel smelting company in Indonesia. Now it's already 25 existing. Another one is 28 around construction, and there is another one also from start to make for the license and prepare and the planning. Okay, they are spreadly in Java, mostly in Sulawesi, like in Southeast Sulawesi, Central Sulawesi, and also in South Sulawesi, and there is in North Maluku. How about the production in 2021? For the nickel pig iron, production realization is around 150 million. And then how about the relation of sales? This is until April. Until April 2021 is around almost 20,000. And then ferronickel is for the production realization is around 377,000. And then for the sales realization is around until April is more than 297,000. And for nickel matte is more than 21,000. And then until April is already 12,000. And then how about the nickel ore? Nickel ore for the realization is around 2022 is more than 43 million ton. From the RKB, RKB means approved from the government is around 120 million in 2022. Why only 43 million? Just because maybe for the pandemic last year, yeah. Okay, this is the nickel resources and reserve per province. Nickel ore is spreadly around 11 province, like there is an Aceh and Central Kalimantan, East Kalimantan, South Sulawesi, Central Sulawesi, Southeast Sulawesi. There is a few in North Sulawesi, in Maluku, North Maluku, in Papua, and West Papua. So this is the area, and this is the number of nickel mining company, and the totally until now this 328 nickel mining company. And this is the resources, and this is the reserve. Okay, Indonesia nickel resource and reserve, I already explained in the last slide before. How about Indonesia nickel production? This I already mentioned also. Indonesia's primary nickel production, such as ferronickel and nickel pig iron, to significantly increase, resulting from the rapid expansion of nickel pig iron project. In the first half of 2022, Indonesia produced around 200 metric tons of nickel contained in nickel pig iron, compared to that of China is around almost 250,000 metric ton, according to the data compiled and calculated by Shanghai Metals Market. That we view Indonesia presence in the global nickel market as essential, considering it is on the track to replace China as the world's largest nickel pig iron producer, accounting for 27% of the global market. That we understand that implementation of the export ban on nickel ore at the beginning of 2020 and recently enacted of Omnibus Law had separated the global supply of metal, Hence, it will attract more investment in downstream project and further drive for new source of global nickel supply. Okay, I just want to inform you about the nickel smelter. This is special for nickel smelter Indonesia. Honestly, there is already 30 company operation for the nickel smelter, mostly in nickel pig iron, splitly in Central Sulawesi, Southeast Sulawesi, Central Sulawesi around 10 company already production. In Southeast Sulawesi, there is 7 company, and then North Maluku is 5 company. There's in Java, in Banten, 5 company. South Sulawesi, there is a 2 company, and East Java in 1 company. How about the company still construction for the nickel smelter? In Central Sulawesi, there is a 24 company make it a construction for nickel smelter. In Southeast Sulawesi, there is a 13 company. In North Maluku, also there is a 13 company. In South Sulawesi, 8 company. In Java, in Banten, 2 company. And East Kalimantan, 1 company. And also there is another company start planning to make a smelter nickel. This area is, there is a company still start to realize for the land area and also for the license and everything. So we calculate the total Indonesian nickel smelter is around 138 company. I don't know if it will be realized or not, but let's see in the next 2 or 3 years. Nickel smelter Indonesia, according to our data, APMI data, nickel smelter are in the pipeline spreading across Sulawesi, North Maluku, East Java, Banten, and South Kalimantan. Among the smelter, in terms of construction progress, 11 projects were completed at the end of 2019. At between 40 until 99%, and 22 are less than 40%. Some of the projects in the early construction phase are likely to be delayed due to the pandemic, COVID-19, and the majority of nickel supply in the future will come from more collaboration between Indonesia and China company on nickel pig iron and high pressure acid leaching, HPAL, processing plant. Like a PT Antam, our state-owned company, and PT Vale Indonesia will also take part in the HPAL development project. Tsingshan Holding Group is one of the first movers in the domestic refined nickel production sector in Indonesia. It has been aggressively investing in Indonesia since the first nickel regulation was issued in 2014. Supported by strong financial capacity and experience in stainless steel operation, the group has developed annual production capacity of 3 million tons of stainless steel and more than 3 million tons of nickel pig iron in Indonesia. It can be produced refined nickel product at low cost through its integrated nickel industrial area in Southeast Sulawesi and North Maluku. For your info, Tsingshan also they expand in Southeast Sulawesi. The industrial area is coal-fired power plant that also contribute to its low-cost operation. Tsingshan Holding Group is one of the top domestic coal consumer in Indonesia. Since Tsingshan started to supply refined nickel from Indonesia, many countries reduce their domestic production and import refined nickel product from Tsingshan instead. This is for local demand, for nickel ore local demand. There is a few company already production. I didn't mention for the whole company, but this is the biggest one. It's already 24 company. And we calculate since 2020 until 2021, 2022, and 2024, for the nickel ore demand is around 157 million ton per year. This is for nickel ore. It means with the 1.8% above for the grade. I would like to show you also about the nickel ore price comparison. It's talking about 1.8% for the nickel content from the local and from the international price. I check data from the Shanghai Metals Market, Asian Metals, ferroalloy, and then the transaction B2B from the miners and the smelter, and also for the basic price from the government. There's a regulation from the government talking about 1.8%. As you see from the April 2020, see the difference of the price according for the international price, local price. B2B price is the green one, the yellow one. Okay, and May 20, June 20, and until January 21, local price and also basic price from the HPM price is already compared the same price. Okay, until now, April 2021. See the difference between international price and also for the local price. Our regulation related to the establishing and supervision of nickel HPM, it means basic nickel price. There is a regulation from the recent Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, regulation number 11 in 2022, outlining the producer in determining the reference price for minerals. It means for the nickel. It's also important for the domestic nickel ore supplier, since the current practice has resulted in the lower domestic relative to the international price. Thereby disadvantaging the domestic industry, the government appointed a task force in August 2020, and this one, to monitor the implementation of the reference price. Okay, no need to discuss about how about Indonesia in the nickel resource in the world. And then this is Indonesia nickel resources and reserve. According for the data in 2019 from the Center for the Geological Resources, ESDM, nickel resources are estimated around 11 billion ton, and for the reserve of around 4.5 billion ton. Nickel deposits are scattered in Sulawesi, means South Sulawesi, Southeast Sulawesi, Central Sulawesi Province, North Maluku Province, West Papua Province, and a little bit in Kalimantan and Maluku. How about the resistance of nickel background based on outdated technology? We're talking about pyrometallurgy. Now it's already a lot of the factory for the pyrometallurgy, and for the reserve 2.9 billion ton. We calculate about the production 95 million ton per year. It will be around 27 years. It's talking about pyrometallurgy. It means it will take for the saprolite. And how about the hydrometallurgy? Durability of nickel reserve based on universal technology for the hydrometallurgy. If the reserve 1.7 billion ton, if the production 24 million ton per year, it will be around 73 years for the production. How about Indonesia nickel production? In 2020, there is a nickel made around 71,000, nickel pig iron 628,000, and ferronickel 1.300 million ton for the HPAL, and another ones not yet. And then let's see in this year, 2022. In 2022, for the nickel made production is around 73,000, and for the nickel pig iron almost 1.500 million ton, and then ferronickel is around almost 1,400,000 ton. And then hopefully this for the HPAL project, it will be start running, and it will be production is around, the target is around 8.
Hello? Halo, Bu Medi?
Suaranya putus ya, Bu Medi.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. Bu, are you there? Hello? Shall we try and join her back later, Pak Arianto?
Let me check ya Pak. Let me check first.
Sorry, folks. I think she had some technical difficulties.
Sinyalnya lagi nggak ada atau apa Bu? Oh, siap Bu. Oh, siap Bu.
Should be rejoining us now?
Yes Pak, Ben.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'm
All
so
right.
sorry, sir. I lost my signal.
No problem, Boo. I think you left off at the estimated HPAL facilities were going to be between 80. I think that's where I cut out. Maybe you could reiterate that statement about the HPAL facilities.
Sure. That's why let me continuing about my presentation, and then you will see about the HPAL production in Indonesia.
And Boo, sorry, you have about 2 minutes left.
Okay, I can make fast.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry guys, I will continue my presentation. Just because only two left minutes, I will make it faster. About this another presentation, no need to I explain to you guys. I just want to inform you about what kind of nickel demand in production of lithium battery. Already knows also. And then I just want to make a conclusion, yeah, talking about the nickel in Indonesia. Just because Indonesia has the largest nickel reserve in the world, so it plays an important role in the global supply of nickel. Indonesia has the capacity to process nickel into intermediate product. Realization of nickel pig iron on 2020 is around 860 million ton, and ferronickel almost 1.500 million ton, and nickel matte is around 91,000 tons. Investment in nickel from upstream pyrometallurgy or hydrometallurgy can be carried out on the integrated manner with several downstream industrial, state or developed as its stand-alone project. And investment decisions are eventually determined by the project performance, in which several principal amounts are involved, consisting but not limited to revenue, operating costs, investment and tax facility, and the level of risk as well. Even though it's an idealist picture, there are also other things that are more immaterial factor, such as desire to provide contribution to a civilization, spreading value and benefits for life and pride as a nation. Currently, the implementation of policy to increase added value, especially nickel, continues to be encouraged. And for nickel, currently there is a
Hello.
Halo Bu Medi.
Sorry, Pak Arianto, maybe we can just have her rejoin during the Q&A session. There are several questions for her, but I think we need to move on with the next speaker.
Oke Pak.
Yeah. Sorry about that.